started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Goods wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These three name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town Kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock & Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome out to the Eagles Nest here on the campus of Holy Savior Menard. I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, getting ready to bring you district action between the homestanding Lady Eagles and the Lady Mustangs of Avoyelles. Talked to Coach Sanders a little bit earlier prior to the last game, and which was an impressive performance in that one. And it was one of those that she said, you know, we've got some redemption. We've got some games. Had the leads in all of the games they were in. Chuck standing at 1-3 in district play, and she thinks they should have won the 3 games that they've lost and be standing with a better record. We're going to turn it down to the court for the pregame festivities. Always good to get sports going off with a little pregame prayer. Good to see. So anyway, we get back to it, and the Lady Eagles had a battle last week, Chuck, that they ended up opening up and winning that, going away. The boys, conversely, lose the tough one, battle all the way back and lose in overtime. So we'll see how Coach Touche and that group does, but they'll do it after Coach Sanders and this group of Lady Eagles look to get to the 19-win mark. They'll do it with a starting lineup of 8th grader number 20, Carly Menard. She and Lauren Smith had big games down in the blocks last week, and that led to a lot of it. Sophomore number 11, Ellie Juno. Junior number 15, Marilyn Sealing. Again, the aforementioned sophomore 31, Lauren Smith, and then sophomore number 14, Abigail Atherton, who all she did was put in 29 that night.
But I do have a question for you, Doug.
Yes.
You keep saying last week. Wasn't that Tuesday?
Look, oh my gosh, it does, yes. It just,
Which was just, what, 4 days ago? 3-4 days ago?
It's indeed been one of those games. Starting lineup for the Mustangs of Avoyelles. Junior number 10, Elena Prater. junior number 11, Tiara Williams. Sophomore number 14, Shaylin Lavallee. Sophomore number 15, Kiara Jones. And sophomore number 50, Amira Guillory. That's the starters that will take care of it. Hey, you know, so earlier this week, Chuck, didn't substitute one. They went with their starting 5 from the opening tip to the final buzzer in that. And Coach said that she wanted to find a way to get these Laters to finish out. And indeed, they did that on that Tuesday night. It was a big one against Rapides. Finished up watching a little bit of JV action prior to the start of this one. That was a pretty solid game, and now getting ready to tip off with girls action in this one. Excited to be back here high above the Eagles' Nest, bringing you Menard basketball.
Yes, indeed, and it was just an absolutely joy to be out here Tuesday and watch them, you know, battle in and come back and just put that solid game together and pull out the W. That was just phenomenal. I love it.
Getting ready to go. And you'll see, let's see who's getting into the circle for Atherton. Of course, will find her place inside for the Lady Eagles, and Guillory, the sophomore, goes in. Ball is up, tip is underway, and we are ready for Lady Eagle basketball. Williams got it over to Lavallee. Lavallee in the corner working back inside to Guillory. Out of bounds, and that one is off. And again, Chuck, this is the second half of district. There's that start that we talked about. They really like to get down the floor. Atherton missed that one. She didn't miss hardly any shots the other night, and now she's 0 for her first 2. Need to get her up and going. That's what led to it. Sealing gets that ball down the floor so quickly, and she did it there, just unable to capitalize. Back over now. Prater's got it inside. They'll work. Avoyelles gets the first basket of the game, and that's Jones from Prater.
And a turnover on the inbound. They were trying to get it there and just tipped off the Sealing's hand to go out of bounds. And so this ball's turned back over to the Avoyelles Lady Mustangs.
Lady Mustangs have it. Prater running the point. She'll swing it to the side, chunking up the 3, and that's no good by Williams. Again, Chuck, what turned that game around Tuesday was the inside work of Menard and Smith. They'll need to get going, and just like that, Lauren pulls down her first rebound of the game. All the way the outlet is there. Atherton gets this one now.
Yes, there's that matchup we were talking about that happened Tuesday. That combination of Sealing and Atherton.
Atherton gets her first bucket of the night. Matter of fact, the first points for the Lady Eagles, as it's very early in this Friday night contest, 2 apiece. A big one going over across the neighborhood there. Ash and Ruston will do battle up in 5A. So a lot going on here in this little subdivision on this Friday night.
I saw a post that said it's going to be a battle for first place. I'm not quite sure if that's in their district, I'm assuming.
Yes. There goes Sealing. She's got Atherton wide open again, and this, Chuck, could be one of those things. That's 3 straight possessions that it's been a run out, and Atherton's just getting behind the defense. It seems like Avoyelles is not quickly shifting to transition D.
Yeah, those Lady Eagles are soaring past the gallop of the Mustangs, Lady Mustangs.
You like that? That's back-to-back games against the Mustangs.
Yes.
So see, two in a row.
Makes it quite easy, you know.
And there goes another one. Atherton's got it out. She'll get it back to Sealing. Sealing now looking to go to the basket. She was going to dip that one off to Juno. You knew that. Now Juno finally gets it around the wing. Back inside. That's Carly Menard unable to control. Long rebound out, and the Mustangs look to run. Very good job by Jones not to drag that foot.
Kept it planted well. I know I couldn't have done that. I can promise you that.
A lot of intensity and energy there. Sealing with the turnover. She's got nobody with her. She's going to go coast to coast. Get the steal, and the score is Maryland. Sealing.
Hey, did you hear about the circus at the fire at the circus?
We're not doing jokes here. It's a timeout on the court. 30-second timeout, and we'll stay right here with it.
Awesome.
One thing that they need that Menard's going to be able to continue to exploit, we think, and we saw it starting to generate Tuesday night, is Sealing gets that first 1 or 2 step burst.
Yes.
And Atherton's is just running. Yep. And she's 4 or 5 steps behind her. you're going to have to find a way, if you're Avoyelles, to get back in transition D. But what that does is it doesn't allow you to crash the boards. They've been crashing the boards and sending 4 or 5 Lady Mustangs to the basket trying to rebound. Well, you clear out the rebound for Menard, and you're down the floor before you know it.
Yeah, and I don't believe they're going to match up one-on-one with Atherton. So they're definitely going to have to 2. And if you pull 2 out of a possible rebound situation, you talk about game-changing.
6-2, an early lead. Menard's reeled off 6 straight following there. There's a 3 that's from the corner, hits the backside of the backboard. Spun around, rebound, shot no good. Lauren picks up another rebound there. And quickly out and running. They're sealing to Atherton, sealing to Atherton, sealing to Atherton.
Sealing that deal, huh?
8-2 in this one, under 5. Just 3 minutes gone in the first, and looks like they've been working on a lot of that. Teams will have to be able to get back in transition if they want to beat this Menard team. They are playing solid of late.
Tell you what, the Lady Mustangs do have a good passing regiment that they have going on there. It's quick passes.
Look, Lauren dropped down, but good inside move by Guillory, unable to control. Ball is out, Sealing's got it, and there goes Atherton. She's going to get fouled hard underneath, but great sportsmanship.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see that with these ladies out here on both sides having great sportsmanship.
Atherton, the sophomore, she's got 6 on the day. She'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Don't do it. Don't say it, Chuck.
You do it. You knew it was coming.
Just the smooth play that these Lady Eagles have come up with. You know, that stretch that we saw them against the Oak Hill and those, it just seemed like they were getting pressured in there, and now they've worked on getting that ball out quickly. 7 now for Atherton following the free throw. Goes up there and misses that one. Back iron, rebound controlled by the Lady Mustangs. Over into the corner. Little confusion up at the top of the key, but they'll swing it around to the near side, and that is Lavallee that's got it. Lavallee gets it back following that. She's matched up with Atherton. Atherton with the block right there, and she's going to clear out herself. She's got Juneau racing down, unselfishly gives it up, but that one's going to be blocked out of bounds. So Avoyelles has made the adjustment, and they're getting back quickly, and they drifted over towards Atherton. They're signaling. She'll fire that 3 up. Bounces off the side iron. Atherton goes up, gets the rebound, is unable to get the putback. And 1 on 5, they quickly decide to turn it around, does Prater. Over in the corner now, back to the top, working it inside to Guillory. Guillory wanted something, but Lauren's right there. Lauren with a big block. She's going to block that out of bounds.
That's going to stay with the Lady Mustangs. It just went off her hands there.
9-2 early in this one, as we're actually getting deep into the first period of play. Little one-hander off of the back glass, no good. Rebound is up, and it's in by Prater. She's got her first bucket of the game, just the second basket. Sealing, they're getting on her pretty well. She's going to pull up at the free throw line, misses that one, and the rebounding of Guillory is solid. You know, we saw that against Rapides the other night, and Smith and Menard were able to crash down on the big body that Rapides had. They're going to have to do that on Guillory tonight as well.
I believe you're right. Yes, indeed.
Back to the top as Prater rolls that around. Guillory's got it. She's going to go into the basket, and Guillory gets her first basket. It's 9-6.
A near steal of that one would have really busted up that play by
Get the ball over to Smith. She loses it at midcourt, and there's going to be an over and back whistled against Avoyelles. So it's been a game again. We talk about stretches in this one. Menard reeled off 9 quick to make it 9-2, and the last 4 have been scored by this Lady Mustang team. Atherton getting double teamed, and Guillory just solid. There she is, but Atherton has none of that. She pokes it away. Sealing's got it now and going the other way. Trying to get around Guillory. Guillory seems like she's out there 5 different people. She's on everyone.
Yes. Quick cloning and
Juneau works it inside to Lauren. There's that drop step, but Lauren is blocked. Menard comes out of there with the rebound. She'll get it over to Sealing. Sealing now going baseline, misses that one. Rolls it around, looks like she lost it off. Getting out of sorts there might be a good time to get them settled down just a little bit.
Under 2 minutes left in this first period.
Trying to get to the end of the period. There's Sealing. She gets it back over to Menard. Now Menard back to Sealing. Cross court to Juneau. Juneau eyes up a three. Going to miss that one off the backside. Turning around and going the other way. Avoyelles in this one. You know, Avoyelles had the victory against Menard earlier, and it's those first three district losses really drove Coach crazy.
I believe, yes.
Minute and a half remaining in the first. Working it inside to Guillory. Now she goes back outside. That three is launched. It's no good. Long rebound. Atherton banging around again. They're going to call it off of Avoyelles, but Atherton very active here in this first period.
Doing a little subbing over there on the Avoyelles Lady Mustangs.
So 7 deep now for this Avoyelles team. Same 5 for your Lady Eagles. Juneau's got it to the near side, tries to work it inside. There's the 8th grader, Carly Menard, goes in and gets that. Give Ellie Juneau the assist.
I see that the Lady Mustangs are taking no chances with Sealing, and they're putting somebody directly on her.
That shot is up for 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Sealing. She's got a rebound now to go with her 3 assists. Last 35 from the first at the Eagles' nest. Sealing around the defender, gets it over to Atherton. Looking at the give and go, not there. Atherton's going to take it herself, and now she'll end up going to the free throw line. Check and see who they call that on. That's just the second team foul. Healing the first. That's on number 21. And Atherton will go to the line to shoot 2. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line and has 7 on the night. First one is up and it's good.
And it bounces around and out.
Yeah, that's so she gets the front one, misses the second one on back-to-back.
Oh, what a steal.
There's Sealing with another steal. She's going to work her way down, trying to go the distance.
Oh,
good
fake.
head fake, but when you're slow to consider what you're doing, it allows that defense to collapse on you. 6 seconds and 5 now. Good perimeter defense, and a double dribble is called. So with 3 ticks remaining, the Lady Eagles are going to have a shot at one last opportunity.
One launch.
Sealing with 1. Got to shoot. Off, not going to go. No clock awareness. 12-6 after 1. You're listening to Lady Eagles basketball on 446 Sports.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Goods wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These 3 name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town Kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock, and Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
End of 1, starting the second. It is 12-6. Lady Eagles have the lead. 8 points early by Abigail Atherton. She's off to another big game. 4 assists, 1 rebound, a couple of steals for Sealing. She's got 2 points. The other 2 are from Carly Menard on that nice inside move. Going back down the court, That one is up, and it is good by Prater. There's a turnover. Sloppy play, but giving it right back. And you don't like to see the sloppiness, Chuck, coming right out of the break.
Really don't. I mean, because the Lady Mustangs have benefited so far with a good steal and a repossession, but they threw that one away back to the Lady Eagles.
Where these Lady Eagles struggled was in the second. There's Juno wide open for three, and she launches that one. Why not?
Stop it.
15-8. Good to see Ellie getting fired up. We saw her have a big 30-point game once this year. Ball over to the corner, trying to answer the three. That one goes long. Rebound is controlled down by Juno. Juno gets it out, ceilings up and going. Looks for Atherton, who is open in the corner. You leave her open, she'll launch it. Instead, she takes it to the inside off the backboard, and in is Atherton.
Nice way to regain that dribble back whenever she got bumped there.
Again, the Eagles stand at 18-9 on the season, ranked number 4 in the power rankings, but just 1-3 in district play. Avoyelles 13-11, 2-2 in district. One of those wins against these Lady Eagles. Traveling violation is called, and that'll turn it back over to your Lady Eagles. I got full court press now being utilized by Rapides, and a foul is going by Avoyelles, and a foul is going to be whistled against 24. That'll be her first. They're Sealing from downtown. She launches that one and buries it. Sealing's first three, and now that's 2 long-range bombs the Lady Eagles have here, and they've extended that lead out to 12. It's 20-8. You see that on our Louisiana Eye and Laser scoreboard up there. We appreciate the folks at Louisiana Eye and Laser Center for that, as well as along with all of the sponsors that are rotating down through the bottom.
Absolutely. I tell you what, Doug, a good sponsor for three-point shots definitely would be a plumbing company, because they'd be cleaning the drains out, huh?
I don't think so, Chuck. Sealing goes the distance there, and she's quickly got 5 in this one, and that leads to an abrupt timeout and it's a 30-second timeout
by Avoyelles
that is called by Avoyelles. And this thing, Chuck, has been 10-2 run to start this second period. And if there was any letdown in that game Tuesday night against Rapides, it was there in the second. Got out to a big lead in the first, got complacent a little bit, and it's been reversed. They started well here. Avoyelles was able to close it up some, but it's been a 10-2 run to start things off in the second, and it's opened things up here, 14-point lead.
Yes, indeed. Much needed for these Lady Eagles again.
You know, all these coaches want is your team to play 4 quarters. We talked to Coach Cordero at LSUA last night following his game, and he said we just want our guys to play 40 minutes. And they had a good one. Oh, another big game in the fort tomorrow. Make your way out there to see that one. Ladies action at 2, men's follow-up at 4. Menard going to be whistled for the foul, it looks like. Yeah, that's just her first. That's going to send Prater to the correction. That is Lavallee to the line. Lavallee puts this one up, rolls around, and no good. Got to visit with Principal Gatlin a little bit before this game, too. Just excited about the future and the youth that's on this Lady Eagles team. They don't have a senior. They started junior, 3 sophomores, and an 8th grader. And the future's bright. And you got 2 solid 8th graders. One of them that started in that championship game last year, Sawyer Shelton, that can't get on the floor because of what's going on. So the future, to say it's bright is an understatement.
Oh, what a block.
There's a big block on Juno. And returning the favor is Sealing down on the other end.
I got you. Here we go.
Just a little bit of back and forth going on. Working it inside now to the corner, and another turnover. They're going to say that it was knocked out by Sealing.
See, their possession arrow is not working, so I'm not sure if that's.
No, well, their whole scoreboard's not. A lot of 9s and 2s.
Yeah, really is. As you can see on our Louisiana laser.
If you're wondering what the holdup is, look up in that right-hand corner and you'll see the clock.
9-1. There we go.
Yeah, that's the first in the page of how to fix computers is turn it off and turn it on.
Or make sure it's plugged in.
right.
I know a lot about those things.
Back to the top, that's Guillory. She gets it over to Lavallee, or correction, that's Williams. Williams trying to go to the basket. Ceiling pulls another board out, and she is just on fire. Gets it out to Juno. But I'm telling you, the quick hands of Avoyelles, there are no empty baskets. Since that first 2 or 3 minute run, they're getting back into the lane and putting a hand in there at every opportunity.
Absolutely. Good way to knock the ball out and, not draw the foul as well. So
Smith's going to get it in, but she blocked coming in. Going to have to adjust to the jumping ability. And there's another hand on one. Ceiling gets it over the top to Atherton. Juno calling for it in the corner, but Atherton's going to take it from the free throw line. Smith is there with the rebound, gets it back to Atherton, and she's going to be whistled for traveling.
That back step.
Lauren's got her 5th rebound of the game.
Yeah, those Lady Mustangs are having some quick hooves there.
4:53 and counting until halftime. Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins bringing you Lady Eagle basketball from Holy Savior Menard, the campus here. They call it the Nest. We are high above it. Bringing you the action, going to the basket, taking 2, 3, 4 steps, getting her first basket, Tiara Williams, the junior. Quickly down court, there's Atherton. She misses that one. And there's a hop to hop and going to be out of bounds. Correction, the travel there was the call. Carly Maynard will inbounds.
See how these ladies Eagles feathered this out here on this inbound play.
Over to Ceiling it is, working back inside, but just thrown errantly away. And right back the other direction is a turnover. So the last 2 or 3 minutes following that rush that Menard got out to on the 10-2 start of the second period. Yeah, and they're going to get a quick timeout. Coach Sand's going to get a 30 and just discuss it just a little bit. Things not running like it did in the first 3 or 4 minutes, or the first 2 or 3 minutes. The last minute and a half of game play has been rather sloppy.
It really has. And, even though it's been back and forth, it's you're not producing anything after that first run of good shooting and activity you had going on at the beginning of this period.
Now, keep in mind, too, that Avoyelles has only scored 4 points in this one, and so they had 6 in the first.
Yeah.
So you're not giving up the points. You just if you're Menard, you're not going to be able to. As you get deeper in the playoffs and conference and district play, you're not going to be able to go on 2, 3, 4 minute stretches where you don't score, because there are teams that will continue to score on you. This is an opportunity when you're holding a team to just 4 points in this period, 6 points in the first, that you've got to continue to pile up the points and put pressure on them and keep the pedal to the metal there, so to speak.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I mean, you're really going to take advantage of and clean that, like you said, that sloppy play going down the road. You really have to have that sloppy play cleaned up.
And look, just that's case in point from Myra Guillory. She's jumping into the lane. It's not sloppy passes. She's just aggressively playing the lane. And that's what this Avoyelles team is. Lauren from inside misses that one.
Yeah, it appears sloppy, but it's really good defense.
Yeah, that's what I say. Don't take a thing away from Avoyelles in this one, as they've been playing solid. Just they're getting their baskets unable to fall. Long outlet pass to Juno from Ceiling. Misses that. Atherton's there for the board and the bucket. She's got 12 now, does Abigail.
Nice put back up there.
Bounce pass to the corner to Lavallee. Lavallee trying to find something to do with it. She gets it into Guillory. Guillory with a good spin move inside, but there's Maynard to get the rebound following the miss. Gets it back to Lauren, and now they'll set that offense up. Over into the corner, Juno for 3. Misses that one. Kind of shot that one on a straight angle. Didn't really have a lot of arch on it.
No, it really didn't. It was almost, like you said, it was an arrow shot.
24-10. Lady Eagles have outscored Avoyelles 12-4 after a 12-6 first period, down to 3 minutes remaining until halftime. Trying to bounce it off the foot, but great awareness by Menard. Seeling's got it. Going to be out of bounds off of Avoyelles and will go to Menard.
Sub coming in there for the Lady Mustangs.
Going to whistle that foul on Guillory for the push. Just her first, we believe. Not a lot of fouls to talk about in this one at all. Over the top to Atherton. Atherton's got it. Juneau now. Juneau finds Sealing in the corner. Thinks about the three. A little bit of a head fake. Now she's going to try to go high up over it. But there's Menard trying to clean. Maynard trying to clean things up. May give Maynard 2 rebounds and a basket on that one. She's got 4 points. 26-10. Lady Eagles have the lead. Trying to avenge that earlier loss.
Wow.
Another rebound by Lauren. She's got 6. Now Seeling's got it wide open for 3. Launches that one, but shoots it strong. 55-52 was the first game that these two played when Avoyelles got the victory. There is Tiara Williams up and in. She's got 4, and all 4 in this second period.
A little bit of unorthodox shot there. Kind of drove through the middle of the lane and just almost like flinging it up there, but had a good awareness where it was. Worked
it inside to Lauren. She was unable to find the handle on it. Much better performance here. Long range 3. That one's no good. But nobody crashing the boards. Lauren able to come across and get a block. Sealing out in the open 2-on-1. No telling what she'll do with it. She keeps it and goes to the basket herself. Look, I'd hate to be running down the court with Maryland because you don't know if she's going up or getting it to you. You've got to be prepared every time she's got the ball, or she's going to put it right between your eyes.
Absolutely, and it's one of those things, you get to a certain point, you just have to commit on the move and just take it yourself.
That's what makes Maryland such a special player, is that the defense just doesn't know what she's going to do.
Yeah.
But the likes of Atherton and Juneau are there ready to receive that pass.
And I believe she does a really good job of reading that defensive player and can tell what way she's moving.
Because she doesn't commit. She commits early and doesn't get down on top of the player where she's subject to get a charging call.
This is true.
Corner 3 is launched. It's no good. Rebound is out
24
and controlled. That one is up and it's good. From 24, don't have her listed on our roster. 28-14. Sealing over in the corner to Atherton. Thought about the shot, and she's going to lose the ball out of bounds. Maynard set to bring it in. Working the ball inside, but there's that body of Guillory who's able to get position. And now going the other way is Williams. She's not going to find any success there. They get it back out to the guard Sealing. She looks over the top of the defense, but the defense was steady to the task. Got to turn around, too. The ball went off of Atherton's knee. And up and down they go, running the floor. Good ball movement by Menard, getting it out to Juneau. That's no good. Lauren with the board in the bucket.
And
that's a buzzer-beating board and bucket from Lauren Smith. She finishes the first half with 7 rebounds, a couple of blocks, and 2 points. And it's 30-14. The Lady Eagles have the lead as we go into the break. Sit back and enjoy halftime a little bit, and we'll see you back here in roughly 8 minutes. You're listening to and watching Menard Lady Eagle basketball on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Good wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These three name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town Kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock & Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
back to the Eagles Nest. I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins getting ready for the second half of this one. Lady Eagles jump out to a 12-6 first quarter lead and then outscore the Lady Mustangs 18-8 in the second. And the lead sits at 30-14, but nothing, we've noticed nothing is safe in here. No leads are really safe. Remember, this game was down to the wire. In fact, it was a 3-point victory by these Mustangs.
I'm afraid these lonely nachos sitting behind you are not safe either. Doug.
See, I don't know where the nachos came from, but that's really cool.
Yeah. And I tell you what, good basketball here at the Eagles Nest, and really good popcorn too is what we've had.
Indeed, it's been the folks at Menard really take care of us. A lot of big things coming up. Baseball, softball season, of course. We'll get through the playoffs with the Eagles and some local teams around here that are in the playoffs. But we'll have baseball and softball games around. Not all of them, of course, but we'll have some of them out there. And so just trying to bring you different things here locally before we wrap things up for the summer. And here go the Lady Eagles back to where they started first. This time it's Juno that they find. Juno's going to go high off the glass, and she'll get the basket off the assist from Sealing.
Nice drifter there. You said she went high off the glass, but it was actually coming down when it bumped the glass. It was a pretty nice shot there.
Good pass inside to Guillory. Guillory unable to finish. And there's Maynard who gets it, clears it out to Juno over the top. Juno looking for Atherton. Atherton, though, not the recipient of it, as Guillory another time puts her hand in there and knocks the ball away.
Juno had to get rid of that ball because it was getting really close to being a carry there. The ball was bouncing really high.
Go back to the rebound portion of it where Carly Maynard had the ball, and she got it out of her hands so quick to start that break.
Really did.
Swung over to the corner. Abigail thought about it. Now she's going to bring it back around and turns this one over. Jumping in is Lavallee. Lavallee's there, but returning the favor is Sealing. And she gets a hand in the passing lane and now comes back out and gets a steal, but going to go off her feet and out of bounds. But you hear the cry of hustle up in the stands, and that's, in fact, just what it was. You don't mind that turnover.
A little assistance there from one of the Lady Eagle cheer squad.
T.R. Williams has 4 on the day for this Lady Mustangs team. You saw her there now over into the corner thinking about it. Good defense. They're going to call a travel as the shot was misdirected by Juno, and that caused the Mustangs to travel. Mustangs looking to get back into their full court press. Sealing beats the press there, but turns it over, was looking for Smith at the midcourt. And there's going to be a slide of the foot and a travel.
Couldn't plant that hoof in the ground hard enough.
Timeout on the floor. Ought to be getting out of their 30s. We'll have to see what they call here. They're going to call a 30-second timeout. Got just one more of those, and we'll only have the full timeouts remaining on there. But it's been a great week of basketball for the area. You know, you saw LC had a big game out on their campus. A lot of high school action around here. LSUA caps off a 5-game homestand tomorrow as they welcome in Paul Quinn. So it's a calendar flipped over to 2022. The basketball season certainly heated up, got hot and heavy.
It really did, like a good hot rifling shot there, huh?
32-14, just 2 minutes into this, and inbounds pass jumped in and stolen by Williams, and trying to get it back is Atherton. She's going to be whistled for the foul. That is her, got to believe her first. Yep. They call that on Sealing is who they give the foul to. Free throws up, and it's good.
I was going to say very aggressive defensive play down there by the Lady Mustangs to get that ball in there.
You know, that's what they're going to have to work on. Find a way to get Sealing cutting and get the ball. Offensive rebound. And you can see where Avoyelles would have given Menard fits in the game that they won. They go through spurts where they control the rebound, the boards.
Yes.
Guillory with a nifty move. She's going to get the hoop and the harm.
And I'll tell you what, if the Lady Eagles can find a way to counterbalance this defensive play by these Lady Mustangs, it will definitely do them a lot of good down the road.
It appeared in that game Tuesday night that a switch kind of flipped in Menard and Lauren Smith, and they just started battling down there on the boards. And
Yes.
they've got to find a way to neutralize Guillory and that speed, the peskiness of the Mustangs getting to the ball. There's Juno from long range.
Nice.
She bangs home that three.
Wish and flush that one down.
That's her second three of the game, give her 8 on the day. And the lead now back to 18, largest lead of the game for the Lady Eagles. Good perimeter defense. You like the way they're extending that zone, these Lady Eagles are, and the Mustangs unable to get inside of it. The few points that they've had in this game, a lot of them have come off of turnovers from that press, but unable really to do anything when they get into a half-court set. Ball's inside to Lauren. She misses that one.
Great play by the Eagles to get down there. Just got to make that shot.
Going to the basket, Lauren gets the rebound. She's got 10 on the night. Ceiling bounce pass over to Juno. Juno finishes it off. Juno's got 7 in this period alone. Ceiling creeping up near that 10-assist plateau. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them and be right back. You're watching Menard Lady Eagle basketball on 446 Sports.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
We're back following that 1-minute timeout, 37-17. Avoyelles in there wanting to kind of get the ship righted just a little bit, try to get an opportunity and a way to get into this press, but or this zone. But if you're not able to hit your outside shots, then getting inside that zone is very difficult. And you saw that there as Menard sidesteps down and cuts that drive off.
Yeah, their percentage shots from the perimeter are really low.
And that's why you extend that zone, guard the three-point line, and let them have that.
Yes.
Lauren steps in there and disrupts the shot. Menard. Now those two are working in tandem. Going to be a foul whistled against Guillory. She'll pick up her second. And just grinding out and extending this lead. Yeah, this Lady Eagle team, they're able to penetrate in when they need to. They're Ceiling, though, from way downtown. She misses that one. Menard there to clean things up. Oh, she's unable to hit that.
And back comes the Lady Mustangs.
37-17, 20-point advantage for your Lady Eagles as we reach 3.5 in the third. Inside they go to Jones. Jones kicks it back outside for 3 and gets nothing. Long rebound. You see that a lot of times on those missed threes. That one's knocked inside to Jones. She's going to put it up, unable to get it. Guillory and Menard banging around, and it will go off of Carly. You know, that's one thing, Chuck, that we've talked about. Yeah, they're Ceiling with the quick hands to get in there. And off and running is Atherton. You get a hand in there, and good. That's Elena Prater. We've seen Prater, we've seen Williams, we've seen Lavallee able to get in there on a run out ever since that first 3 or 4 minutes and get a hand. They're getting back better on defense, but it's not really helping them out any. Over the top and banged around. That's going to be a foul on. Looked like Lavallee, and she got one of those fouls that they just banged into each other from the hustle.
Yes. It's a hard foul there for both of them. But
yeah, that's actually
Atherton, but Atherton weathered well out of it.
That's actually Williams that's shaken up, and she'll remove herself from the game.
The way she's holding, it looks like she was kind of addressing her throat a little bit. Might have caught a shot there, or in her jaw.
They're sealing as we go under 3 minutes. Juneau from the corner fires this one up, and she's money for 3. And that is the third 3 ball for Juneau, second in this period alone.
No dire straits there, huh? Money for nothing?
She's got 10 in the third alone. There's Guillory working inside. See, I let them just fly right over my head. They just go.
Kind of like that ball flew right on out.
Right.
Turnover there, going back to the Lady Eagles.
Really stretching this thing out. We saw them do it at the end of the Rapides game, and they're doing it here. Got to maintain composure, though, and continue to force the issue. There's a turnover, but Sealing hustling back down there disrupts the shot just a little bit. That's going to go off of Avoyelles and be Lady Eagle basketball.
Some of the intensity of the Lady Mustangs is not what it was in that earlier period.
Well, I think I attribute it to the pressure that has been put on. Sealing's up and no good there. The pressure that has been put on by this lady, it's been non-stop pressure.
Yes, it has.
Now, they sit back in the zone, so the pressure I talk about is that pressure offensively. They're continuously getting down the floor.
Making them run. Seeing how well those horses are, or those Mustangs in this case, rather.
That one's up, and it's no good. Maynard
nice
puts a
strip.
hand in there.
Good job stripping the ball out of her hand.
And there's another one. Sealing's got another steal, and she looks to get this break going. Good crossover dribble. Thinks better of it, backs things out. Atherton from inside the three-point line on the corner, no good. And quickly getting back down the floor.
Looking for a little
banging
contact.
Around looking for contact. They're going to call a held ball. Elena Prater upset with herself at missing that one. And frustration starting to set in on this Avoyelles team, as it's been a dominating performance by the Lady Eagles tonight. Through 3. Sealing cleared up there. Lauren whips it around to Juneau, and that is good from downtown. And Ellie Juneau is, dare I say, on fire here. 3 threes in the period, 4 in the game.
2 of them here back to back.
She's got 14 to lead all scorers. 3 is up from Williams, and that's good. That's her first 3 of the game. Look, the combination of these 3 scorers that they have, and from back downtown, she's feeling it, trying to get the shooter's touch. High, long rebound. Getting back in transition, though, now is Juneau following that miss. But the 3 scorers that they have between Atherton, Juneau, and Sealing makes this Menard team just a force when they're running on all cylinders. Atherton looking ahead, but Sealing had turned to face to the inside.
Nice defensive play by the Lady Eagles down underneath to get that ball back down.
Just 11.2 remaining, 43-20. 13-point period for the Lady Eagles. That 3 is launched, and it's no good at the buzzer, and that's going to wrap up period number 3. 43-20 as we take this break. We'll be back for the final frame here from the Eagles Nest on 446 Sports.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Back for the fourth from the Eagles' nest. And Chuck, we look over the scoring leaders, and the Lady Eagles had 13 in the third and held the Lady Mustangs to 6. That's the third straight under double-digit game, and that's what this big lead, how this big lead has been built up. And all 13 in that period were scored by Ellie Juneau. She had three threes and two field goals.
That is impressive. Atherton out.
And there's Ellie. She was feeling it. She had 3 threes in that period, 1 back in the second. Give her 4 on the game. And now she's got 16 out front. And there's those quick hands of the Lady Eagles. Who else? Ellie Juneau's got it. She's putting on a show tonight. Let's spin this around. Look like they're trying to run a little bit of clock. Sealing says, hey, let's get it over in the corner. Atherton wants to go to the basket. She's going to put that shut up, and it's no good. But there is Carly Maynard with the board in the bucket. When she gets going down low and gets that soft jumper that she's got, she's really a force. And when she grows into a player, just an 8th grader.
My goodness. Wow.
That shot is up for down and no good. And there's Maynard with another rebound and quickly gets it out to Sealing, who does the same, getting it down the floor to Juneau. And Juneau is running away with MVP honors in this game.
High score, just being in the right spot, doing the play that's needed to be done.
Working on, I preface the player of the game. We're working on our player of the game. We'll start doing those next week in both the boys and the girls games. We'll have our player of the game. We'll reveal that sponsor when we do that next week. So we appreciate, when I tell you about it, we appreciate that. That personal foul was on Lauren Smith. Give her her first. So what I see out of this Lady Eagles team, you look at it in 2 sections. Their guard play versus their bigs down low, and Maynard battling around. She's getting it, and it's gonna go over to the Lady Eagles. But if Atherton's scoring and picking up Juneau, she does that. If Atherton's not, Juneau's there scoring. Yep. If now that Sealing's distributing the ball like she does, but in the same way, Maynard and Lauren Smith complement each other down in the low blocks also.
Absolutely. If she's on the blocks, if you will, or on the defense down there getting it.
Juneau with the dish, or correction, Maynard with the dish. We're going to see what they come out of there with. They're going to call Guillory with a foul. That's her 3rd. This game has really escalated now, 47-20. They'll whistle number 11, Tiara Williams. She gets her 2nd personal foul. Juneau from the corner misses that one. Had been feeling it from the other side, but misses there. Drawing contact, a great job of going to the basket was Tiara Williams, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And she leans in when she's going up and draws that foul. Gets the first, and that's the first points. A very low scoring lane violation going to go off too. And miss anyway. Low scoring first couple of minutes in this one. Maynard has a basket. Juneau's got 2. Juneau has 18 on the day. Over into the corner, Atherton's going to fire this 3-ball up. She bangs it off the front of the side. It quickly off running in transition. What a beautiful move. Unable to finish, but great ball work by Prater. She gets the steal and goes back to the basket, and there's another foul. I believe they'll call that on Menard. They do. That's her third. Free throw misses front iron. You can tell that's just some fatigue in those legs when you hit off the front iron from what an up and down game this has been.
Yes, these horses are not ready to fly with the Eagles. Or the
that
Mustangs.
one now, she makes the adjustment and gets there, 47-22. 25 points, the advantage for this Lady Eagle team. And the friendly confines of the Eagles Nest have been just that for these Lady Eagles this week. Atherton now, she's going to head fake and go to the basket, misses that. Rebound controlled out by the Mustangs. And one thing that you want to see with a big lead like this is this Lady Eagle team finish off. There's a 3-ball from the corner.
Drain that one.
That's Prater. She's got 5. And Coach going to get a timeout for the Lady Eagles. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. You're watching Lady Eagle basketball on 446 Sports.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Goods wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These 3 name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town Kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock & Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
Back to the Eagles Nest we go. Tuck Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins. And Chuck, it's been, this Lady Eagle team has been playing with a passion.
They really have. I mean, they've really brought it out. Tuesday was a great pickup game, a good hard-fought game. This one started out very, very intense, but they've really found a way to make it work for them.
Sealing getting down the court and content just to turn around and dribble out of that one. I think one thing Coach Sanders said, hey, let's sit back and draw, and if they don't come out and play us, we'll draw up a little bit of time.
Yeah, eat some clock up at this point.
And there's quickly going out is Prater. She will foul, and that is the 5th personal foul, or 5th team rather, just the 2nd for Prater. Sealing going to hold on to it until they come out and start a count. You can sit out there really as long as you want to,
yep,
as long as there's no count on you, and she's content just to go back and forth. Lauren, she'll get the ball inside to Lauren, and they try to get after Lauren, knowing that she's not the ball handler that Sealing is.
Or Juno.
And there's Juno, the aforementioned Ellie Juno, who has 18 in this game, led by a 13-point third period. Had all the points for the Lady Eagles in the third. 47-25, and graciously running some clock in this one out, and kind of a four corners type of offense. Just about a sloppy pass there. Jumping in, that's one thing that you don't take away from Avoyelles. They will jump into the passing lane no matter what time is there. Sealing going to the basket. She's going to get fouled and go to shoot 2. Sealing has 9. This would get her another double-double as she reached the 10-assist mark earlier in the third.
Great, and she's made so many moments already this year and throughout her little career as it is.
Yeah, we saw her earlier this year when she eclipsed the 1,000-point mark.
And that's so impressive.
Ball comes back now. Sealing puts this one up, rolls around, so she's stuck on 9. 3.5 to go, and just running the clock out on this one, as this one has not really been in doubt since I guess, since midway through the second. Now, it's been a great effort, and there's not been a bit of quit in these Mustangs, but it's just been too much Lady Eagle basketball tonight.
Yeah, I think the run up and down is really
beautiful. Give and go. Give
nice.
Carly Maynard the assist back to Sealing, and all smiles down there for the Lady Mustangs, and that'll get Sealing to 11. Give her the double-double tonight. Inside pass to Guillory. Guillory gets it over to Williams. Williams goes to the basket. She's going to get that one to roll in and fall 49-27.
Yeah, the Lady Mustangs would have been happy for the Eagles just to let them have a little trot instead of being a full-out run so much of this game.
Sealing driving to the basket, but is going to get to that ball is turned over, jumping into the lane. It seems like Prater is around every single loose ball that's on the floor. She goes to the basket. She's going to get fouled. That is Carly Maynard, who picks up her fourth then, if that's Carly, yeah. And it is, that's her fourth. And again, we've seen this game, Coach Andrews yet to go to her bench, and if Maynard picks up another foul, she's going to be forced to. That one rolls around and out of there.
Almost like there's a piece of glass sitting over the rim on that one.
Shot is there and no good. Maynard pulls that board down. Off and running, and there is Atherton, who was held scoreless in the third, gets that first bucket. She had 8 points in the first. She's got 14 now. That one's up and it's no good. So 18 from Juneau, 14 from Atherton, and Sealing has added 11. So 3 players in double figures.
Number 3 there for the Lady Eagles coming in, relieving Atherton.
Yeah, that's going to be Z Marsland that makes her way in. Good to see Z.
Turnover there by Travel against the Lady Eagles, going back to the Lady Mustangs.
That shot is up. Now, didn't see, prior to the Rapides game, we saw a JV boys and JV girls game. No JV girls game, man, as the numbers are limited.
Right. Oh.
And Lauren with the travel.
Wanted to take the shot, but somebody was there, so she pulled it back down and can't stop the fall once she jumped.
No, and you really, if you are this Lady Eagle team, this last minute and a half, you don't want to get sloppy. You want to finish strong and not tarnish this big-time victory that they've got tonight. Shot is up, rolls around, no good. Lauren taps the rebound around, unable to control. Up and in for the Mustangs, now back to 20. Sealing gets it over to Lauren. Lauren finding Maynard inside, but that ball is knocked around. Double dribble is what's going to be called there. Great effort this week entirely by the Lady Eagles as they'll go 2-0 on the week. Following the 0-3 start to district, they'll climb back to 2-3 and they'll get their 19th win of the season and hold on, we believe, to that number 4 power ranking, and that's how they settle the playoffs. When that rolls around, Sealing, a good couple of moves. She gets it inside to Maynard. And Carly Maynard has that basket.
Nicely done. You're thinking they were just going to run some time off of it, but
Carly's got 4 in this period, 8 in the game. It'd be good to see if she could get to double figures. Don't expect that Menard will hoist another shot. But that won't stop the Mustangs from doing it. They'll fire it up, and there is Maynard. Pulls that rebound down.
Oh.
And look, passing over the top of this Mustangs team. Once
Dangerous.
you got through that first run and they found out that Menard wanted to run, they were able to get back. Now, they've not been able to control it because it took them out of their pressure zone type of intense defense. They've had to play out a little longer. Going the other way with it. Sealing back there to get a hand in things. Maynard pulls down another rebound. Maynard has 10 rebounds on the day, too, and 8 points. Love to see her get the double-double, but that's going to wrap it up here. That'll be the final.
101.
Oh, and they foul, and that's going to send it to the free throw line. You foul with 1.1. Guillory's going to foul out of the game. That's her 5th. And goodness, I just don't know about that one. That will send Sealing to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. I'd bang the first one around and miss it, and in this thing.
Oh yeah.
53 to 31, just an 8-point period.
I'd clear the girls out of there.
Correction
too.
to 10, right? Yep, I'd get everybody away and miss it purposefully.
Yeah, definitely get them out of there now.
11-point quarter, the lowest scoring, but again, they let off the gas in this one. That's up, and it's 12 now, tied for it. They got 12 in the first, 12 in the fourth, and that's a 55 to 31 victory. Big time win for your Lady Eagles. Chuck, just an impressive performance.
Very impressive. It kind of reminds me of that fire that happened at the circus. It was intense.
You know, folks, I apologize for letting that happen. I could have ended the broadcast before that joke was coming, and I knew it was going to be there. But speaking of ending the broadcast, we're going to do that. We'll go back live at whatever station that you're watching it on 446 or over on Gridiron Football, BWS Sports, our Boxcast, Facebook, wherever you want to. We're like we're on cable. There's so many ways to watch us on there, but we appreciate it. Look, if you're watching it on YouTube, make sure you go up there and hit the subscribe button or like and follow us anywhere on one of the Facebook pages. We'll be back momentarily for Menard Eagle basketball following this break. You watched the Lady Eagles win this one 55-31, and we'll be back on 446 Sports.